Knowledge is power. Unfortunately, with that power comes dark thoughts and a depressing personality. Now, of course, this doesn't apply to every person who's intelligent, but it has been proven that most people with high IQs are almost never happy. We're going to go over 7 reasons as to why that is. 7. They overanalyze everything. This is one of the biggest flaws that an intelligent person suffers from. Not that it's a bad thing, but overanalyzing things can be quite a nuisance. Now, this would be fine if it was all work-based, but unfortunately, intelligent people overanalyze everything. They weigh the pros and cons of everything around them, every event taking place, and judge everything quietly, which results in their somewhat unhappy and negative personalities. There is really no end point to the mind walks they take. One thing leads to another, and the cycle is not pleasant since the path they walk on is full of negativity and disappointments. Intelligent individuals tend to understand a situation better than most everyone else, and they can also see more clearly how awful the world can truly be. All in all, most intelligent people have quite a negative outlook on life because of overanalyzation. To be intelligent means to look for answers, and not finding those answers can lead to unhappiness. The act of overanalyzing can be bad for one's psyche and can be draining. It exhausts you and makes you hopeless, especially when the analysis leads to no good answer. 6. Nobody understands them. The problem with being an extremely intelligent person is that it's difficult to find someone just like you. That's not to say that intelligent people don't have friends with a lower IQ than they do, but it can be quite deflating for them when engaging in a one-sided conversation with someone who doesn't have a clue as to what the conversation is about. A major source of happiness is human contact. Our burdens and worries are felt less when shared with the right people. Talking to someone who understands us helps our mood. It's hard for intelligent people to find someone who they're able to share their questions with and help them find the answers. Intelligent people find it difficult to socialize because of their disinterest in small talk. Again, it's not that they can't make friends at all, but it's extremely difficult for them to find friends who have an IQ that matches their own, so they can have those more meaningful conversations rather than the one-sided ones with a person whose IQ is much lower than their own. 5. Intelligence can lead to psychological issues. Don't get us wrong, knowledge is power, but if you don't think that it comes with some sort of a price, then you couldn't be more wrong. This is not to say that every person with an above-average IQ has some sort of psychological disorder, not at all. But that constant examination and summing things up can lead to asking questions regarding life and death. Clearly, this isn't a road that anyone should go down, as it can only lead to darker and darker thoughts. Social anxiety and depression are 2 of the most common problems that people with higher intelligence suffer from. From this, we can conclude that overanalyzing and being isolated are definitely unhealthy for the human mind. 4. Intelligent people have high standards. We think this is sort of an obvious one given their vast knowledge. Because of their knowledge, they know better and want the best. Now, you're probably thinking this isn't a negative thing at all. Really, it isn't. I mean, having standards is a good thing in general, as it can help you stay on a positive path to happiness and success. The problem here isn't the fact that intelligent people have high standards. No, it's the fact that they set their standards way too high. Setting standards that are too high can become a major problem because intelligent people tend to know what they want, and they refuse to settle for anything less than what they're after. These high standards can apply to anything in their lives, ranging from what house they want to what job they would love to have. This even includes things like relationships and even bucket list goals. Having these high standards can make it harder for them to be satisfied. For all they know, they probably won't reach any of these goals or standards. Not to mention that it must be disheartening for them to constantly feel like the achievements they currently have under their belt aren't enough, or that their job isn't allowing them to get ahead. Their standards can also significantly affect their relationships. 3. Intelligent people try to find more meaning in the present moment. Intelligent people are not satisfied with whatever is happening to them in the present moment. They could be on a luxurious vacation and they would still not be satisfied. What they do is reframe, refine, add, subtract, abandon, or change it completely in order to find more meaning to it. Simply put, the moment itself is not enough for them. They want more. They need more. The desire to make the moment even better engages their mind to acquire all memories and information stored in their mind. It's a strange one, but you're always seeing people with a high IQ trying to make an already pleasant moment better because they're never satisfied. 2. Below average social skills. Social anxiety is a horrible thing, and unfortunately, most intelligent individuals suffer from it. While there are intelligent people who are always outgoing and run their mouths a lot, most intelligent people would be perceived as boring or plain by their less intelligent peers. Now, this obviously doesn't go for all people with a high IQ, but to some, an actor's new love interest, the football score, or Kanye West's new CD aren't really topics of interest to them, and in turn isn't their idea of fun. Also, intelligent people easily get socially isolated since they can't always find people who can think like them. Again, this is linked to them having difficulty finding someone just like them in terms of intelligence to talk to, and they feel isolated because of it. Let's say you want to talk about something like SpaceX and Elon Musk's plans to colonize Mars, but the other party unfortunately wants to talk about Kim Kardashian. These two parties are worlds apart in terms of what they find interesting. The problem is, the intelligent person is the odd one out, while the Kim Kardashian fan, unfortunately, has plenty of people to talk to about the subject. Because of this lack of more common interests, intelligent people feel isolated. 1. They criticize themselves all the time. Now, this is something that most people in general suffer from, but intelligent people tend to criticize themselves and their own work a lot more. Unhappiness for highly intelligent people also stems from their deep-thinking nature. Not limited to their success and failures, these individuals rigorously analyze and compare themselves to the higher standards they've set, and these comparisons lead them down the road to blaming themselves. They're essentially looking for a reason to put themselves down. It's a shame, really, because they should be focusing on their accomplishments and self-improvement rather than saying, "I'm not as good as this person and I suck because of it." Intelligent people often look back at past events that have happened many months or even years ago. These flashbacks are usually in relation to situations in which they believe they either behaved poorly or inappropriately, or simply made a mistake that they think made them look stupid. Negative emotions such as guilt and discontentment fill their mind and disturbs their mood, dousing any form of happiness they may be entitled to feel. And that's our list. Did we leave any out that you know about? Let us know in the comments section below. Please remember to subscribe and tap the bell button to be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.